A warm welcome to everyone. I am Alisha Bajacharya, working as a content writer at WP Entire. Today we are here in this Go with WP contributor series, and this series is dedicated for the WordPress community. As you all know, WordPress is the most popular CMS platform, powering more than 43% of websites on the web. Also, it has a huge community. So first of all, the reasons why we should contribute to WordPress, even if you are a beginner and expert, from any technical or non-technical background, is that it will help you to improve your skills and knowledge. It will also help the WordPress to improve its user experience and functionality. Moreover, it will help to shape the future of WordPress. So with this little contribution also, you can have a significant impact in the future. So starting with the contribution, there are various ways you can contribute to WordPress community, one of which is the photo pattern directory. And for those who don't know, a pattern is a collection of pre-designed blocks that you can use on posts or pages. What you have to do is you have to keep a pattern on your post or page, and from there you can create a section of your website. This is advantageous for everyone because they can create their website quickly. As you can already know how helpful it will be for the developers or designers, because they can quickly complete their web development process by using patterns. Plus, it will also be helpful for the beginners because when they are trying to create their very first website, using patterns will help them to create the various sections of the website. So as we know, anyone can contribute to the WordPress community, and one of the easiest one is from the pattern directory. So first of all, I'm here to help you to create a pattern and submit it. Then we'll also see how we can use a pattern on a website. So for that, I'm going to share my screen. So first of all, what you have to do is open the wordpress.org website. There you have to go on download and extend menu, and then you have to click on the patterns option. This will redirect you to this page where you have to click on the create a new pattern option. This will redirect you to the WordPress editor where you have to create the pattern. For example, I'm going to create a pattern for the pricing plan section of our website. So let me show how I'm going to do it. Click on this plus icon and search for the column. There I can select a variation of column. So once you do that, I'm going to click on the add block option, and I'm going to firstly add a row. And here I'm going to add a heading block. In this heading block, I'm going to write the name of the pricing plan. So suppose it is beginner. When we double enter it, it will move to another paragraph block within the column. Here I'm going to write a small description about the plan. When we move to the next block, in this paragraph block, now I'm going to write the price of this pricing plan. For example, next, I'm going to use a different block, which is a list block. So backslash, and I can search for list and add a list block. For adding a longer context, we can use the lorem ipsum value that you can find on the website. So I'm going to paste here and add some list for the features present in this plan. Then again, clicking on the enter value twice, I'm going to add another block, which is the buttons. Here I'm going to write the button so that people can purchase this plan. Once I do that, you can start the customization. You can simply click on the text and use various customization options available. Another way is to select the entire column like this, double click on it. Now I'm going to change the background color. So you have to click on the entire column, click in the settings over here. and go to the styles option. There I can see the background option, so I will click on it and choose any one column. After that, I will add a padding value, which will add certain space between them. One part of the pricing plan is completed and I have to add another one. Easy way to duplicate it is to go to the list view over here and click this column and duplicate it like this. Since we don't need this one, we will remove this column over here and close the list view. From now we can see that there are two plans, but the content is same. So I'm going to change it. Lastly, I'm also going to change the color over here by selecting the entire column and going to the styles option, clicking on the background and clicking on another color. Like this, I have created a pattern, but you can't directly submit this pattern to the WordPress pattern directory. You have to follow certain steps. First of all, you have to write a title for the pattern. And the title for this pattern must be about what the pattern is about, and also it must include the various elements you have used on your pattern, such as you can write a pricing plan pattern with headings, paragraphs, lists, and buttons. Similar to the title, we should also add the description. A description is nothing but the descriptive form of the title you have just added. So I will write, create a pricing plan section on your website that includes headings, paragraphs, lists, and buttons. Once you add the description, you have to choose the different categories also. For example, this is a pricing plan, so it will include buttons, call to actions, columns, etc. After you add the categories, now you can also add the keywords. For example, the first keyword is pricing plans, and to move to the next keyword, you have to enter the key, comma key. Then because of that, you can add another keyword. Similarly, you can add all the keywords. With that, this completes the creation of pattern, and now you can start to submit it. So you can click on this submit button. Here you can see a check the guidelines option, which you can open. Other than the things that I have mentioned, you can visit this website pattern/about, where you will see various do's and don'ts. For the do's, you can see that good patterns combine multiple blocks together to create interesting or useful layouts that would normally be complicated to create from scratch. A good pattern highlights the capabilities of the blocks they contain and provide a perfect starting point for customizing their content. A good pattern is opinionated and has a well-defined purpose. A good pattern keeps placeholder text to a minimum. The don'ts includes patterns that contain a single block are unlikely to be useful. Overly simplistic patterns like a single paragraph with columns don't have save time or present a compelling purpose. Patterns shouldn't be designed for a single theme. A pattern shouldn't be a full page or blog post. If your pattern meets all these criteria, now you can move to the next button and check your title and description. Once it is fine, you can click on the next button and also check your categories. Once it is final, you can click on the finish button. Then you can close. Once you submitted your pattern, it will be reviewed by the professionals and they will check whether your pattern is fine or not. If it is fine, then your pattern will be available in the patterns directory. Moreover, you will also get a pattern author badge on your WordPress.org profile. After that, till now we have talked about creating and submitting the pattern, but you may be wondering how the community will be able to use your pattern. For that, I'm going to show you a simple step. Suppose your pattern is already accepted and present in the WordPress pattern directory. In the curated ones, it includes the one that have been made by the WordPress. In the community one, you will may find your own pattern. For suppose this is your pattern, then all you have to do is click on the copy button, then go to your website. For example, I'm adding a post. Here you can paste the pattern, and now you can see that the pattern has been added to your website. From here, you can change the context and also further customize your pattern. This is how various community people can use your pattern, and this is how you can contribute to the WordPress community using WordPress pattern directly. Now I want you all to also create your own pattern of any design, or you can take help of the pattern that I've created. Then you can, if you have any questions when you are doing so, then you can please ask the question to all of us. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much for all the steps. And the pattern that you have created is really simple. And I think every one of us can easily create that. This is just a click and drag and drop. And there are so many other options that we are not able to address in this talk, but you can try all the options, and it's really easy. Like if you use Facebook, if you use Twitter or any social media platform, or if you use Word, my Excel, something like that, this is really simple. And you can, it's Alicia shared that you can easily copy those patterns and paste it. Simple copy and paste. So your website will be ready. For example, if I have to create a testimonial in my website, then I need to find the testimonial patterns in the WordPress pattern directory, copy it, paste it, and you'll get the entire design and simply change the text and you go. And if you want to make a full site editing theme, and in the full site editing theme, if you want to make some patterns, you can do the same. Copy that, paste in your own theme, and you can simply customize it and make the new theme as well. So this is really super easy to contribute to WordPress as well, or also not only for the contribution, also to showcase your expertise. For example, if you are a designer and looking for the best platform where I can showcase my talent, like design talents, then probably Patterns Directory will be the best place where you can create the awesome patterns, submit it. It will also the part of contribution as well, and also you will be able to showcase your knowledge and expertise.